Shakespeare's comedy As You Like It. My name is On Funky, and I'm the student director. Part of our curriculum here at VDM for juniors and seniors is to stage a Shakespeare play from start to finish. So, with that in mind, these lack rounds may be knocked off our grades. There will be a brief intermission halfway through the play, and we do not charge for admissions, but we do gratefully accept donations. So there will be students roaming around with baskets at intermission and after the play should you wish to contribute. Please remember to silence all phones, small children, and to avoid camera flashes. Without further ado, enjoy the show.
As I remember, Adam, when upon this fashion bequeaths me, by will, or but upon and charged my on his blessing to create a new law. And there begins my sadness. Spirit of my father, which I think is in me, begins to mutiny against this servitude. Oh no! So yet I know no wise remedy how to avoid it. Wonder comes by not say, you're welcome. Poor Adam, that's okay, now you take me up.
What made you here?
Nothing. I'm not taught to make anything.
Know you where you are, sir?
Very well, sir. Here, in your orchard.
Know you for him, sir?
Aye, better than him I am, the poor knows me. I know you are my elder brother, and in the dreadful condition of blood, you should so know me. Courtesy of nations allows you my better, in that you are the firstborn. But the same tradition takes not only my blood, but there are 20 brothers betwixt us, and as in mercy. Elder brother,
Wilt thou lay hands on me, villain? I am no villain. I am the youngest son of Sir Rowland de Boys.
what thou brother? Take his hand from thy foot to the southern, as cool as ice. Sweet lost, he placed it. For your father's woman to feel hope.
Let me go, I say.
My father, torturing me now, give me an education. Scaring, hiding from me, all gentlemen like Paul's. The spirit of my father grows strong in me. And therefore, allow me such exercise to make become a gentleman. Or, give me the poor lodger that's being taught in the sea. With that, I will go buy my fortune.
And what wilt thou do? Beg with respect? Well, sir, I will not be long troubled with you. You shall have some part of your inheritance. I pray you leave and get with him, you will go.
Is all God my reward? God be with my old master. He will not have no such a word.
Dennis,
Called your worship?
was not Charles the Duke's wrestler here to speak with me?
So please, he is here at the door and impotence access to you.
Call him. Tomorrow to your worship. Good monsieur Charles. What new news from the new court?
There is no news of the court, sir, but the old news. That is, the old duchess was banished by her younger sister, the new duchess, and 3 or 4 loving ladies have put themselves into voluntary exile with her, whose lands and revenues enrich the new duchess. Therefore, she gives them good leave to wander.
Can you tell if Rosalind, the old Duchess's daughter, be banished with her?
Oh no, for the Duchess's daughter, her cousin, so loves her that she would have fallen to exile or died within the ground. She's at the court, and no one's beloved of her aunt and only daughter.
And where will the old
They say she's already in the forest of Arden, in the many merry men with there live the old Robin Hood of England.
tell me, Charles, do you wrestle tomorrow before the new Duchess?
Very few are, sir, that come from the Queen truth the matter. I'm given, sir, secretly to understand that your younger brother, Orlando, hath a disposition to come in disguise against me and to try a fall. Your brother is but young and tender, and for your love, I'll be loath to foil him.
Tell me, Charles. He's a stubborn young fellow of France, full of ambition. A secret imperious society against me and his natural brother. He will practice upon thee by poison, entrap me by some treacherous device. Never you shall get taken by violence.
I am heartily glad of him hitherto. I'll give him his pain. And so, God, keep your worship.
Farewell, good Charles. I hope I shall see thee. My soul yet is far. It is nothing more than you.
Yet he is gentle, never schooled and yet learned, full of noble device, so much in the heart of your own people who best know him that you are altogether misprized.
Twill not be long so, for the rest of us shall take care of all.
Pray thee, Rosalind, sweet my cause, be merry. Dear Celia, I show more mirth than I am mistress of. Would you yet I were merrier, unless you could teach me to forget a banished mother. You know my mother hath no child but I, nor none does she like to have. And truly, when she dies, thou shalt be her heir. For what my mother hath taken from thy mother perforce, I will render thee again in affection. By mine honor I will. And when I break that oath, let me turn monster. Therefore, my sweet Rose, my dear Rose, be merry. From henceforth I will cast and devise forth. What shall be our sport then? Let us sit and mock the good housewife Fortune from her wheel, that her gifts may henceforth be bestowed equally. I would we could do so, for her benefits are mightily misplaced, and the bountiful blind woman doth most mistake in her gifts to women. 'Tis true. For those that she makes fair, she scarce makes honest, and those that she makes honest, she makes very ill-favoredly. Nay, now thou goest from Fortune's office into Nature's. Fortune reignest in gifts of the world, not in the lineaments of nature. No? When nature hath made a fair creature, may she not by fortune fall into fire? How now, with the wand to you? Mistress! Mistress! Just complete your father! And were you made the messenger?
No, at least behind my kind of always big come for you.
Bonjour, Monsieur le Beau. What did you do?
We have told you good wrestling, which you have lost the sight of. You tell us the manner of this wrestling. I will tell you the beginning, and if it please your ladyships, you may see the end. There comes an old man and his three sons, three proper young men of excellent growth and presence. The eldest of the three wrestled with Charles, the Duchess's wrestler, which Charles in a moment threw him to the ground, broke three of his ribs, that there is little hope of life in him. So he served the second, and so the third. Yonder they lie. The poor old man, their father, making such pitiful dole over them. that all the beholders take his part with weeping. Alas!
But the sport, monsieur, that the ladies have lost.
Why, this did I speak of.
Thus men grow wiser every day. It is the first that ever I've heard that the breaking of ribs is the sport for the lady.
Or I promise thee. Well, shall we see this wrestling, cuz? You must, if you stay here. For here's the place appointed for the wrestling, and ready to perform it. God is sure they are coming. Let's just stay and see it.
Come, since the youth will not be exceeded, its own merit on its fullness.
Is yonder the man? Even he, madame.
Alas, he too young. How now, daughter and cousin, are you set to wrestling?
Anna, so please you give us leave.
You will take little delight, I can tell you. There is such odds in man. In pity and intelligence, I would fain persuade him, but he will not be entreated. Speak to him, ladies. See if you can move him.
Young man, have you cows, restless, young gentlemen, of beer and two balls for you? For your sake, your grace will take me to look at this. Too young, sir. Should the meeting will not therefore make this trials. You will make it our suit to conduct us that the rest we might not go forward.
I beseech you, punish me not with your hard thoughts. Wherein I confess me much guilty to deny so fair and excellent ladies anything. Let your fair eyes and gentle wishes go with me, my child. Wherein, if I be foiled, there's one shamed, is never gracious. If killed, one dead. I was willing to be so. So do my friends no wrong, for I have none to lament me. The world no injury, for in it I have nothing. Only in the world I fill up a place, which may be better supplied when I have made it empty.
The little strength that I have, I will give you.
Come, where is this young count that is so desirous to lie with Mother Earth?
Pity, sir,
You shall try with one fall.
you should not have mocked me before. Come thy ways.
Now permitted you thy speed, young man? Oh, would I were invisible, I could catch the strong fellow by the leg.
Charles, how dost thou? Charles,
He cannot speak, my lady.
very well.
Orlando, my reach. The only son to roll the voice.
How wouldst thou have been sung? The world didst esteem thy father honorable, but I didst find him still mine enemy. Thou shouldst have better pleased me with this name, hadst thou descended from another house.
Father, love, Sir Holiness is mine. Oh, and all the world is my mother's soul. Gentle cousin, I just go thank him and encourage him. My mother's rough and envious disposition sticks me at Sir, you have one, sir. Where is for me? One out of such a fortune that could get more than her hand likes the names. I, fare you well, fair gentlemen. Very well.
Can I not say thank
Did you? Did you call, sir? Sir, progress well, though from more than your enemies. Will you go, cuz?
you? Orlando. Fuck.
Good sir, I do respectfully counsel you to leave this place, albeit you have deserved high commendation, true applause and love, yet such is the Duchess's condition that she misconstrues all that you have done.
Thank you, sir. Pray you, tell me this. Which of the two was daughter of the Duchess that was here at the wrestling?
Neither her daughter, if you judge by manners. But yet indeed the lesser is her daughter. The other is daughter to the banished Duchess, and here detained by her usurping aunt, to keep her daughter company, whose love is so dear than the natural bond of sisters. But, sir, fare you well. Hereafter, in a better world than this, I shall desire more knowledge of you.
Or as much bounty as you fare you well. Let's my side for the smoking to smother. From a tired Duchess to a tyrant mother. Over heavenly blessings.
My cousin, my husband, you can have everything else not one to throw at God. No, rather, she precious tax on right. No, some of it's for my child's father. Is it possible from such a study and she thought it so strong and mighty to say, well, never found oh, but that is why love signal is here. Thought therefore ensue that you should love the son dearly. By this kind of face, I should hate him. For my mother hated his father dearly. Then I hate not Orlando. No faith, he did not come nicely. And why should I not? Doth he not deserve well? Oh, let me love him for that. And do you love him for that? Here comes your bride, little Avenger. Mistress, the statue is full of sacred things, and gets you from our courts. The aunt, you, cousin, within these 10 days, if thou beest found so near my was just time, thou got it. I do beseech your grace. Let me know the knowledge of my whole bear with me. Oh, never is the on board, I beg your highness.
Let it suffice thee that I trust thee not.
Yet your mistrust cannot make me a traitor.
Thou art thy mother's daughter. There is an
So was I when your highness took her dukedom. So was I when your highness banished her. Treason is not important, my lady. Dear sovereign, you will speak.
Julia. We stayed her for your sake. Else had she none such alone. She is too celebrated, and her smoothness, her very vile pleasure, piquants me to the people, and they pity her.
No.
Thou art a fool. She draws the wrong of thy name, and thou hast shown more right and seen more virtues. She is gone. Then open not thy lips. Third and irrevocable is my duty. Child of my she is banished.
Not present upon you, my liege. I cannot live out your company.
Dear old queen, you, niece, provide yourself. If you abstain upon my name, and in the greatness of my number, you die.
Oh, my poor Rosalind, whither wilt thou go? Ready? Cheerful. Knowest thou not that the Duchess hath banished me, her daughter?
That she has not.
No, hath not. Rosalind lacks then the love that teaches me that thou and I am one. Shall we be sundered? Shall we part, sweet girl? No. Let thy mother seek another heir. Therefore, devise how we may fly. Put it to go, once to bear with us. And do not seek to take thy change upon you, to bear your griefs and leave me out. For by this heavens, now art thou fair. Say without fair, I'll go along with thee. Where will it go? To see my
Pardon.
um, alas, what need it be to us, maids as we are, to travel forth so far? Thou, in poor and mean attire, with a kind of unpleasant smirch on my face. The likes of you, especially pass along downstairs, were it not for, because that I am more than common tall, that I did suit me all points like a man. What shall I call you now? A man. I'll have no worse name than Jove's own page. Therefore, look you call me Ganymede. And what shall you be called? Something that have reference to my state. No longer Celia, but Aliana. What if we escape punishment from your mother's court? Would he not be a comfort to our travel? He'll go along the wide road with me. That's the way. Get up chosen dog well, devise the best time and the safest way to save us from pursuit, as will be made after my flight. Now go we in content to liberty and not to banishment.
Wait,
For sure.
what, my young master? Oh, my dreadful master. Your brother? No, no brother. Yet the son of man who is about to call his father hath heard of this. And this night, he means to burn you alive, where you survive, and you with him.
Why, whither, Adam? What's that having to go?
Matter with the, so you cannot see it.
What will what would that have me do? Go and beg my food? Or with a base and boisterous sword, force a thievish living on the common road? This I will not do. Rather, I will subject me to the malice of a bloody brother.
But do not so. I have 500 crowns. The 50 have I have saved on your father. All this I go for. Let me be your fill. Though I look old, yet I am strong. I'll leave it till this way in her mind.
Oh, good old man, thou art not for the fashion of these times. For none was sweat, but for promotion. Come thy ways, we'll go along together.
You must slip. Go on, and I will follow you. To the last stop, keep them up.
I cannot hear of any that did see her. My lady, the brightest cloud at whom so oft your trace of want to laugh, is also missing. Hesperia, a gentlewoman, secretly confesses that she overheard your daughter and much commend the parson graces of that wrestler that did the lately foil the sinewy Charles, but she believes that wherever they are gone, the youth is sure that he is helping.
Son to his brother, fetch that gallant hither. I'll make him find him. Do this silently, and let not search to spoil, to bring again these foolish runaways. Now, my playmates in exile, hath not old custom made this life more sweet than that haunted calm? Are not these woods more free from peril than the envious court? Here feel we not the penalty of Adam. The season differs as the icy fang, and chillish chiding of the winter's wind, which when it bites and blows upon my body, even till I shrink with cold, I smile and say, this is no flattery. These are counselors that feelingly persuade me what I am. And this our life, exempt from public haunt, finds tunnels in trees,
books in the running brooks, sermons in stalls, and good in everything. I would not change it. Happy is your grace that can translate the stubbornness of fortune into so quiet and so sweet a style. Come, shall we go and kill us venison? And yet, it irks me the poor dapples, being native burghers of this desert city, should in their own confines with forked heads have their own first floor. Indeed, my lady, the melancholy Treatise grieves at that, and in that kind spurs you the morning surf than Doctor's sister that hath banished you. Those Jaques, did he not moralize this spectacle? Oh yes, into 1,000 similes. Poor dear, quoth he, thou hast given testament as worlings do. Given I some more, thou hast had too much. Did you leave him in this contemplation? We did, my lady. We could come to the hot stone, dear. Shall we go? But Jupiter, how weary am I here?
I care not for my spirits, my legs are not weary.
Myself disgrace from man's skill. But I must come to the vessel. Therefore, courage, good Aliena.
There's you.
Well, this is the forest of Arden. Nice, nice.
That is the way to make her scorn you still.
Oh, Corin, that thou knewest how I do love her.
I partly guess, for I have loved her now.
No, Corin, being old, thou canst not guess, though in thy youth thou wast as a true lover, as ever sighed upon a midnight pillow. But if thy love were ever like to mine, as sure I think, did never a man love so, oh, then thou didst never love so hardly. If thou rememberest not the slightest folly that ever love did make thee run into, thou hast not loved. Or, if thou hast not sat, as I do now, wearing thy hearer in thy mistress' praise, thou hast not loved. Or, if thou hast not broken from passion, abruptly, as my passion now makes me, thou hast not loved. Oh, baby, baby, baby.
Poor shepherd, searching of thy wound, I have by hard adventure found mine own.
And I might. I remember when I was in love.
Jove, this shepherd's passion is much upon our fashion.
Sign sail.
Pray, you one of you question yon men if you for gold will give us any food. I faint almost to death.
Oh, you! Wow!
Peace, fool, he is not thy kinsman.
Who calls?
Your betters, sir.
Else are they very wretched?
Peace, I say. Good even to you, friend.
And to you, that the sir, and to you all.
I prithee, shepherd, if that love or gold can in this desert place buy entertainment, take us where we might rest ourselves and feed. Here is a young maid, and travel much oppressed and thanks for succors.
Fair sir, I pity you, and wish for her sake, more than for mine own, my fortunes were more able to relieve her. But I am shepherd to another man, and do not share the fleeces that I raise. My master is of the careless disposition, and little rests to find the way to them by doing duty hospitality. Besides, his coat flocks who got in the way of God's sin, and that our sheep broke down. By reason of his action, there was nothing that you shall feed on. But what is? See, and in my voice most welcome we should.
Who is he that shall buy the pasture and the flock?
You got done swearing that you sat here but well. What else you find any?
I prithee, to stand with honesty, buy thou the cottage, pasture, and the flock, and you shall have to pay for it of us.
And we will mend thy wages. I like this place and could willingly waste my time in it.
Except the anything is to be sold. Come with me. If you like to find work, profit, the soil, in this kind of life, I will inherit good from Peterby, and bad will be gold such such.
We are his courtesy, and I so long delighting in your company, your vow to so burning now.
What my whole dreams or more, I prithee, more.
Make you melancholy, Monsieur J, please.
Well, then I thank it. More, more, I prithee, more. What is such melancholy like a song as a weasel sucks eggs? More.
Wait, my voice is ragged. I know I cannot please you.
I do not desire you to please me. I do desire you to sing, however. Come, let us stanzas. Call you stanzas?
What you will, Monsieur J, please.
Nay, I care not for their names. They owe me nothing. Will you sing?
More I should request than to please myself.
Well then, if I obey anyone, I'll thank you.
If you
But that's what they call. It's like an encounter of two dogs. And when a man is smart, he thinks I've given him a pen. You know not. Won't you come?
well, I'll end there. Sirs, come a while. The Duchess will drink under this tree. Shall we all six?
That would be faithful. Come, come. Warble. Come.
If you attempt trust and stay, it does some more than luxury. Only even souls.
Yay, nay, I'll stop you there. I'll give you some honor in the spite of my invention.
Also,
If it do come to pass that any man turn ass, leaving him well for ease, a stubborn duke dum, as any man is, and he who comes to me, and I,
what's that done?
his polite invitation, call fools to observe. I'll go to sleep if I can. If I cannot, I'll rail against all the firstborn of Egypt.
I'll see the Duchess.
Master, to go no further. Oh, I'm trying to food. Here lie I down, and then drown my grief.
Why, how now, Adam? The greater heart of me? Come, I barely wait some shelter, for thou shalt not die, the lack of again, from the day which doesn't.
You look merrily.
A fool! A fool! I met a fool in the forest! A motley fool! Who laid him down and fell on many fortune in good terms. He says very wisely, "'Tis fast." When I did hear the motley fool thus moral on the time, to deep contempt, censored him for an hour. A worthy fool,
Yes,
a worthy fool, one that hath been a courtier, and in his mind, which is as dry as the remainder biscuit after a voyage, he is full of strange places, crammed with occupation, like events in mangled forms. Oh, that I were a fool. I'm ambitious for a motley coat.
thou shalt have one.
Invest me in my motley! Give me leave to speak my mind, and I may fluently cleanse the foul body of the infected worms. They will patiently receive my medicine.
One leave. I can tell thee what thou wouldst do.
But who comes here? Forbear! Before! Why, I be none yes. Nor shall not, till necessity be served.
Art thou that boldest man by thy distress? Or else you great despiser of good manners, that in so deed thou seemest so empty?
Forbear, I say. He died between any truth till I and my affairs are answered. Yet you will not fulfill this. I am son.
You've done so much yours more than your forces by subjects.
Almost died of pain, and let me have it.
Sit down and read. What a part.
Speaking so gently, pardon me, I pray. I thought that all things had been savage. My vengeance, my strong enforcement be, and until I blush behind my sword.
True is it that we have seen better days. Therefore sit down, gentleness.
There is an old poor man who, after me, had many a weary step late in pure love, till he be first suffice, oppressed with two weak evils, age and hunger. I will not touch a bed.
Go find him out. We will nothing waste till you return.
I thank thee, be blessed for your comfort.
Thou seest we're not all alone unhappy. This wide and universal theatre presents more woeful pageants than the scene wherein we play it.
All the world's a stage, and all men and women merely players. They have their agencies and their exits, and one man at a time plays several parts. The acts being seven stages. First, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, and then the white with its satchel, shining morning face, breathing like a snail and willing to stool. And then the lover, sighing like the furnace, with woeful ballad made to his viciousness eyebrow, and then the soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the fog, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, always seeking the bubble reputation, even in the calip's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round way, with good cap and lines, with eyes severe and uniformal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances, and so inclined his heart, with fits and shifts into the lean and slippered pantheon, with spectacles on nose and caps and side. His youthful host well saved, the world too wide for his shrunk shape, and his big manly voice, turning once more to his childish tripping pace in his sound. And then the last scene of all, that was Francis' strange, eventful history, his second childishness, and mere oblivion, sans heat, sans taste, sans eyes, sans everything.
Welcome. Sit down your book burden and let me be.
Thank you most for him.
So how do you need? I scarce can speak to thank you for myself.
Welcome, all two. I will not trouble you as yet to question you about your fortunes. Give us music and good cousin sing.
Under the bigwood tree, who loves to like me and turn his merry nose on
As you have listened faithfully to it, and with mine eyes I try to suggest, or truly live in your place. Be truly welcome hither. I am the Duchess, I was ready for God. Give me your hand, and let me on your horses, and your seat.
Not since. Find out right wheresoever he is, whether he is dead or living. Thy land, all things that thou dost call thine for his pleasure, do we seize into our hands. Till thou hast quickly by thy brother's mouth of what we think against thee.
I never loved my brother in my life.
More the villain now.
Hang there my verse, in witness of my love. O Rosalind, these trees shall be my book, and in their barks my thoughts and character, that every eye which in this forest looks shall see thy virtue witnessed everywhere. How like you this shepherd's life, Master Touchstone? Truly, shepherd, we would bet himself. It is a good life.
but in respect that it is a shepherd's life, it is not. But in respect that it is solitary, I like it very well. But in respect that it is private, it is a very vile life. But in respect that it is in the fields, it pleases me well. But in respect that it is not in the court, it is tedious as much as it is spare. Look you, shepherd, it fits my humor well, but there isn't much more in it that goes much against my stomach. Has there any philosophy in ye, shepherd?
No more, but that I know that the property of rain is to let, and fire to burn, that good pasture makes fat sheep, and a good possible night is lack of the sun.
Who sayest well, shepherd? Were you ever in court?
No, true.
Why, thou never was in court, and thou never saw your commandments. And if thou never saw commandments, then my manners must be wicked.
Oh, wait, Touchstone. Those that are good manners in court are ridiculous in the country, as the behavior of the country is most laudable in the court. You told me you salute not at the court, but you kiss your hands. That courtesy would be uncleanly at courtiers and shepherds.
Instance, briefly, come instance.
Why? We are still handling our use, and their fellows are greasy.
Why not put your hands sweat? It's not the grease of a mutton as wholesome as the sweat of a man. Shallow, better instance, I say, ha!
Besides, our hands are hot.
Your lips feel them sooner. Shallow dead. Oh,
Sir, I am a true labor. I earn that I eat, get that I wear, own no vanity, and do no man's happiness. Glad of other men to do it, content to be not harmed. And the greatest of my pride is to see my use great as my land son. Look, here comes young Master Ganymede, my new mistress's brother.
From the east to western Indy, no jewel is like Rosalind. Maxwell's wind through all the world bears Rosalind. Called the pictures fairest lined are but black. To Rosalind, let no face be kept in mind but the fair of Rosalind.
sweetest nut, sour rye, such a nut, mine. This is a very false gallery versus to me. Why do you infect yourself?
Peace is dull with a found a true. Oh my God.
Truly, the tree yields bad fruit.
It's my sister reading.
Well, come, shepherd, let us make an honorable retreat.
Didst thou hear, Eva? Yes, I heard all. And Lord, you, shall you who hath done it? The man. And it's shame that you were for how that. Here's your color. I prithee who? Is it possible? Nay, I prithee now most petitionary Dear my young one, it is Hola, hola. There he lay, stretched along like a bird, closing it immediately to the side. Well comes ground. Proud of I cried. He was famished until I think my socks had burned. As witness he answered true. Do you not know that I am a woman? When I think I must speak you. What's it to you?
Like how many was fucking honestly my one it's so wrong. He had a fashion thing. I think we do for this society. Well, let's continue and let's see as little as we can. My name's already that is Traditions, all of things like from their Lord, pray me. You cannot all my persons between you. Okay. So then you know what I'm saying? Yes. Just. I do not like it. He's not about pleasing you, she's christened. What sessions? This high my heart. You are full of prettiness. So, can I ask you once? Good nimble. Come. That's good. And together, we'll worried and what time you guys seen around those salts? The word salt, you have seen love. She's a fault, you're not changed, we're talking search. I'm really, come on, see the full of that. He's drowned in the brook, look even in, and you shall see him. There I shall smile. I'll very your walk. Farewell, said you are love. I'm glad of your departure. Adieu, monsieur, Madame.
I will speak to him as a softly laugh, and under that habit, I'll play the name with him. Do you hear, Forster?
Farewell, would
I pray you to walk.
you should ask me what time of day. There's no clock on the course.
Then there is no need to utter a voice, else sighing every minute and groaning every hour will protect the lazy good time as well as the thought.
Where dwell you, pretty?
Shepherdess, my sister, here in the skirts of the forest, like a fringe upon a benedict.
Are you native of this place? Your accent is something finer than could be purchased in so remote a dwelling.
I have been told so of many, but indeed, an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak. One who was working too well for there, he fell in love. I've heard him read many lectures against it, and I thank God to be touched with somebody being against.
Can you remember any entrance he was he laid to the church women?
They were not truthful. They were all like one another's apples. One cultivated monstrous and fellow cultivated them.
But you count some of them.
No, I will not cast my physic but on those that are sick. There in the consequence and uses our young trees with carving rosin. There hangs oaks upon top of them, elders upon brambles, all pursuit deifying the name of rosin. If I could but find that fancy monger, I could teach him some good counsel, for he seems to have a opinion of love upon him.
I'm that deep. I still love Shakespeare. Pray you, tell me your remedy.
There is none of our was marked upon you. He taught me that no man love is gave birth as I told you. Are not prison.
Over his marks.
The lean cheek, which you have not. The blue eye and sun, you have not. An unquestionable spirit, which you have not. Your beard would be neglected, which is not. And your sleeve, running himself, and seeing whether any of them.
Would I could make you believe I love?
We believe it is half. You may have simply heard too long. But on you that hangs the verses on trees wherein was wonderful down in Rodwood, so am I.
I'm that deep. An unfortunate deep.
But were you so in love with your eyes speaks out?
Neither rhyme nor reason can express much.
Love is merely a madness, and I tell you, deserve as well as our house is mad do. And the reason why they are not so punished here is that the lunacy is so ordinary that the whippers are not seen. Yes, I never let scary in my house.
Did you ever cure anything?
Yes, one. And in this manner, he was to imagine me his love, his mistress. And I sent in every day to woo me. At which time would I, being but a moonish youth, grieve, changeable, longing, liking, proud, fantastical, aimless, shallow, tear, oh, smile, wait on God, was it our path of this hope, would now like him, then loathe him, then hate him, then weep for him, then suspect not a great much, then magic your love is really pure of madness. Also swear, bullshit, and thus I cured him. And so, like, fucking watch you liver as clean as a sound sweet song. But there be not one, I mean, one trace of love in it.
Who would not be cured? You
I assure you, if you would have called me Rosalind and come every day to my coat to woo me.
I have faith in my love. I will. Tell me where it is.
I'll take you. Will you go?
With all my heart, good youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind.
Come a peace at all times. I will have your words on your and how haughty and minor demand doth my simple features content you.
Your features. What, what,
And here with thee and thy coat, as the most capricious poet, honest old was among the gods.
together.
Oh, knowledge would have it. Worse than Job in the fashion house.
A man's verses cannot be understood, nor a man's good wit seconded by the forward child. It strikes a man more dead than a great breath in a small room. Truly, I would have gods make thee poetical.
Well, I know what political is. Is it honesty or is it truth?
No, truly, for the truest poetry is the most base, and lovers are given to poetry. And what they swear in poetry, they do say that loves. They do think.
Do you wish then that the God had made me poetical?
I do truly, for thou swearest to me thou art a poet. I might have to hope that thou didst feign.
Would you not have to be honest?
No.
No. Truly, for honesty coupled to beauty is like honey and sauce to sugar.
A material fool.
Well, I'm not fair. And therefore I've just got to think.
Well, he has a baby. I will marry thee. And to that end, I've been met here with Sir Oliver Martets, the vicar of the next village, who had promised to meet me here in this and to couple us.
I was paid to see this speech.
Well, God gives it up.
And you are of your full heart, staggering as attempts. For here we have no temple but the wood, no assembly but horned beasts. Ah, here's Sir Oliver. Sir Oliver. Sir Oliver. Sir Oliver. Sir Oliver, you are well met. Will you dispatch us here under this tree, or shall we go with you to your chapel?
Woman.
I will not take on a gift of any man.
Truly she must be given, or the marriage is not lawful. Proceed, proceed. I'll give her.
Good master. What do you call it? Oh, God save me for our last company. I'm very glad to see you. Get ready to be covered.
Are you to be married, Molly?
As the ox hath his bow, the horse his curb, the falcon her bells, so a man hath his desires.
And will you, being a man of your breeding, be married under a roof like a beggar? Get you to church and have a good priest that can tell you what marriage is. This priest? Well, we'll join you together as they join wainscot. Then one of you will prove like the shrunk panel, and like green timber, warm. Warm!
You lost your mind. that I'd better be married of him than of another. For him I'm marrying well, and not being well married would be a good excuse for me hereafter to leave my wife. Then thou go with me, and let me counsel thee. Come, sweet Audrey, we must get married, or let me Audrey. Farewell, good Master Oliver.
This matter, your fantastic neighbor then shall flout me in my calling.
Never speak to me, I will weep. Have the grace to consider that tears do not become a man. Have I not cause to weep? Every time one would cry, therefore weep. But why did he swear he would come this morning, and he comes not? Nay, certainly, there is no truth in him. Not true love. Yes, he is in, but I'm afraid he is not in. You have heard him swear downright that he was. Was is not is.
Mistress and master, you have often cried unto the shepherd that complained of love, who you saw sitting by me on the turf, praising the proud state of the shepherds that was his mistress.
Well, and what of him?
If you will see a passion truly played between the pale complexion of true love and the red glow of scorn and proud disdain, go hence a little, and I will conduct you to your market.
Come, let us move. The sight of lovers doth feedeth those in love. Bring us to this sight, and you shall say I will prove a busy actor in their play.
Edie, do not scorn me, do not be. Say that you love me not, but say not so with bitterness.
I would not be an executioner. I pardon, for I do not injure thee.
Oh, dear Phoebe, if ever I shall ever make it here, you need to stop her cheek, the power of fancy. Then shall you know the book invisible, that most kingdoms make.
But till that time come, not thou near me, and when that time comes, afflict me with their thoughts, and pity me not. Until that time, I shall not pity thee.
And why, I pray you? Who might be your mother, that you insult, exalt, and all at once hear the wretched? What, though you have no beauty, must you be therefore proud and pitiless? If by what means this? Why do you look at me so? My little life. I think she means to tangle mine eyes too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, faith, proud mistress, hope not after it. 'Tis not your inky brows, black silk hair, or bugle eyeballs that can tame my spirits to your worship. You foolish shepherd, wherefore do you follow her? Like foggy south cupping with wind and rain? You are 1,000 times a properer man than she a woman. 'Tis false to dispute that makes the world full of such ill-favored children. 'Tis not her last, that's not, but you, that flatters her. But mistress, torn leaves, and thank heaven that's for a good man's love. For I must something friendly in your ear. So when you can, you are not for all marks. Mercy, love him, speak his offer. Thou is most foul, make thou be scoffer. Take her to thee, shepherd. Fare thee well. Oh. Please, Ganymede, I pray you, chiding here together, I'd rather hear you chide than this man woo. He's fallen in love with your foulness. So fall in love with my anger. Do not fall in love with me. I am falser than vows made in wine, and besides, I like you not. Good shepherd, not by thy soul might. Whoever loved, not at first sight.
Sweet Phoebe, pity me.
Why, I am sorry for thee, gentle Sylvius.
Wherever sorrow is, relief would be. You do sorrow my grief and love by giving love your sorrow and my grief. We'll both experiment.
Thou hast my love. Is not that eagerly?
I would have you.
Sylvius, 'tis not that I bear thee love, but since thou canst talk of love so well, thy company, which erst was irksome to me, I will employ. And I'll employ thee too, but do not look for further recompense than thine own gladness that thou art employed.
Loose now, and a sadder smile, and that'll live upon.
Knowest thou that you spoke to me for a while?
Not very well, but I have met him all.
Think not, I love him, though I ask for him. 'Tis a peevish boy that he talks well, but what care I for words and words do well when he that speaks them pleases those that hear. That's a pretty youth. Not very pretty. Sure, he's proud, and yet it's pride becomes him. He'll make a proper man, but for my part, I love him not, nor hate him not, and yet I have more cause to hate him than to love him. For what had he to do to chide at me? He said my eyes were black and my hair black. And I remember. I marvel why I answered not again. I'll raise him a bare tongue and that shall bear it. Huh? Wilt thou, silly?
Phoebe, with all my heart,
I prithee, pretty youth, let me be better acquainted with thee.
You say you are a melancholy fellow.
I am so. I love it far better than laughing.
Those that are in extremity of either are abominable fellows and betray themselves in every modern censure, worse than drunkards.
Why, it is good to be sad and say nothing.
Why, it is good to be opposed.
I've neither the scholar's melancholy, which is emulation, nor the musician, which is fantastical, nor the courtiers, which is proud, nor the soldiers, which is ambitious, nor the lawyers, which is politic, nor the ladies, which is nice, and nor the lovers, which is all of these. But it is a melancholy of my own, compounded from many simples, extracted from many objects, and is indeed the most sun-dry contemplation of my travels, in which my often rumination warps me in a most humorous sadness.
A traveler! By my faith, you have great many reasons to be sad. I fear you have sold your own lands to see other men's. Then, having seen much and having nothing, you have rich hands for us.
Indeed, truly, I've gained my experience.
I'd rather a fool make me merry than experience make me sad. To travel for it too.
Good day and happiness, dear Rosalind. God be with you. And you, talk in my verse.
Farewell, dear traveler. Well, how now, Orlando? Have you been all this while? You a lover, and you serve me such another trick. Come to warn my life.
Come within an hour of my promise.
Break an hour's promise to love.
Pardon me, dear Rosalind.
Nay, and you be so hardy, I indeed be mood of a snail.
A snail?
Come, woo me, woo me. For now I am in a holiday humor and then like enough to consent. And what would you say to me, an hour you're very, very wrong?
I would kiss before I spoke.
Nay, you were better speak first. Am I not your Rosalind?
Take some joy to say you are, because I'd be talking to her.
Well, then in her person I say, I will not have you.
And in mine, old person, I die.
No, say, the poor world is almost 6,000 years old, and in all this time, there's never any man who died in his own person. He is just in a love cause. Troy has had his brains stacked out with great love, but he did what he could to die before. And he's one of the patterns of love. Leander would have lived many a fair hero had turned none. Had him up and drowned, but these are all lies. Men have died from time to time. Worms beat men, but never for love.
Will not have my right Rosalind of this mind. Her protest would frown my killing.
By this hand it will not kill a fly. But come, now I believe your Rosalind is a more coming on disposition. Ask me what you will, and I will grant it.
I love you, Rosalind.
I, Fridays and Saturdays and all.
And will that have me?
I 20 such.
What sayest thou?
Are thou no good?
Hope so.
Then can one desire too much of a good thing? Come, sister, you will be the priest and marry us. Give your hand, Elizabeth. Say the words.
Really? Marius.
I cannot see the words. You must say, will you, Orlando? Those you. Will you, Orlando, have to wife this Rosalind?
I will. she can marry us.
Then you must say, I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
But, but tell me how long you have her after that.
Forever and a day.
No! Say a day, not ever. No, men are April when they December when they wed. Maids are May when they are maids. Sky changes when they are loved. I will be more jealous of you than a barber teaching over his head. I will weep for nothing like Diana in the fountain, and that when you are supposed to be married. I will laugh like a hyena, and that till now I am glad to see.
Will my Rosalind do so?
Why not? You can do that.
Oh, but she is wise. These 2 hours, Rosalind, I will leave thee.
I cannot laugh in 2 hours.
I must attend the Duchess at dinner. At 2 o'clock, I'll be with you again.
Ah, you're awake, so you're awake. True. My friends told me as much. That flattering tongue of yours won me. 'Tis but one cast away. 2 o'clock per hour.
Aye, sweet Rosalind.
You have simply misused us in your love praise.
Oh, my pretty little girl, that thou didst know how many fathoms deep I am in love. I cannot be out of the side of Orlando. I'll go find the shadow inside till he comes.
And I'll sleep.
The deer. The deer. My good old friend, the deer. Which is he that killed the deer?
It was I.
Let us present him to the Duchess like a Roman conqueror. And it would do well to place the deer's horns upon his head. That's a branch of victory.
Saying now it's not past 2 o'clock. I warrant you, this pure love and a troubled brain has taken to go here and not want to sleep. Look across here.
My errand is to you, fair youth. My gentle Phoebe did bid me do this. I know not the contents, but as I guess, by the stern brow and watchful action which she did use when she was writing of it, it bears an angry tenor. Pardon me, I'm but a girl's message.
Patience herself would startle at this letter. She says that I am not fair, that I lack manners, and that she could not have me. Why writes she so to me? Well, this is the letter of your own advice.
No, no. I protest. I know not the contents. Phoebe did write it.
Mark how the tyrant writes. He that brings us love to thee. Little knows this love in me, and by him seal up thy mind, whether that thy youth and kind will a faithful offer take of me and all that I can make, or else by him my love denied, and then I'll study how to die. Alas, wilt thou love such a woman? What? To make thee an instrument and play false string upon thee? Not to be adored. Well, go your way and say this, that if she loves me, I charge her to love thee. And if she will not, I will not have her unless thou please for her. Shoot me of good heart hence, for here comes more company.
Good morrow. There was.
Pray you, wearing the earliest of the forest and a sheepcoat, fenced about with olive trees.
This place, down in the neighboring one, by the nursery tree, left on your right hand green the place. But, at this hour, the house got dark so there is none within.
If that and I may come by your tongue, then should we know you by description. Are not you the owner of the house, the inquirer?
It is no us ye now.
You say we are. Well, I know document him to you both, and to that you calls us Rosalind. You said this bloody napkin. May you keep?
I am he. What must we understand by this?
Some of my shades, you will know of me, what man I am, and how and why where this handkerchief can be stained.
And please tell us.
The young man departed from you. You promised to return again within an hour, and pacing through the forest, mark what object should present itself. Under an oak, whose boughs were mossed with age, a wretched, ragged man lay sleeping on his back. About his neck, a green and gilded snake had winged itself. But suddenly, on seeing Orlando, it unlinked itself, and with indented glides did slip away into a bush, under which bush's shade a lioness lay couching, head on ground with cat-like wash, and not the sleeping man stirring. Orlando did approach the man and found it was his brother, his elder brother.
Oh, I have heard him speak of this dear brother, and he did render him the most unnatural that lived among men.
And he might so do for, well, I know the natural.
But did you leave him there? Who to the hungry lioness?
Twice he turned his back for so, but kindness, nobler ever than revenge, nature stronger than its justification, made him give battle to the lions, who quickly fell forth.
In which, hurling from miserable slumber, I awoke.
Are you his brother? Was it you he rescued? Was it you that so often tried to kill you?
'Twas I, but 'twas not I. For I do not say to tell you who I was, from my birth.
But for the bloody napkin.
By and by, Orlando led us to the gentle Duchess, who gave us special arrangement of him. But here upon his arm, the lions had torn some flesh away. It's all the while had bled, fainted, and cried, saying, "Oh, Brief, you recovered him, bound up his wound, and after a short space, being strong at heart, he sent us hither. Told the story to give this napkin, died in his blood unto the shepherd youth that he in sport got called a brother." Many will swoon when they do look on blood.
There's more in it.
He recovers.
Maybe he takes him by the arm.
You're lucky. You're a man. You like a man's heart.
So I do. Ah, Sirrah, I think this was well counterfeited. I pray you, tell your brother how well I counterfeited the swoon. I know.
This was not counterfeit. There's too great a testimony in your complexion that it was a passion of earnest.
Counterfeit, I assure you.
Well, take good heart. And counterfeit be it.
Get paler and paler. Pray, try your homework.
That we will, for we must go into that.
Oh, and how do you excuse my brother? Rosamond.
I so desire something. I pray you commend my counterfeiting to him. Soon.
We shall find a time, Audrey. Gentle patience, Audrey.
Hey, the priest is good enough for, the old gentleman sings.
What? There is a youth in the forest that laid claim to you.
I know who it is. But he has no reason to me in the world. Here goes Henry.
It is meat and drink to me to see a cloud.
Good evening, Audrey.
Meeting, really?
Good evening to you, sir. Good evening to the friend. Cover the head, cover the head. It's How old are you, friend? 520, sir. 520. Right age? Is thy name William? William, sir. Ah, a fair name. Were you born in the forest here? I sir, thank God. Thank God. A good answer. Art thou rich, William? Faith, sir, so-so. Ah, so-so is good. Very good. Very excellent good. And yet, is not. It is but so-so. Art thou wise, William? Aye, sir, I have pretty wit. Thou sayest well. I do remember saying, the fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. Do you love this name? I do, sir. Give me your hand. Art thou learned? No, sir. Ah. Then learn this of me. To have is to have. For it is a figure of rhetoric, that drink being poured out of a cup into a glass, emptying one without filling the other. And all your writers do consent that each says, now, you are not saying. Which he, sir? He, sir? That's abandon the society of this morning, or thou perish!
Let's do it! But we're not celebrating Christianity, so die! I will kill you! Three more times laughing to the death! That is liberty of the body! I will kill you poison with it! Or Bastinado! Or Steel! I will beat the infection! I will wear it like policy! I will kill it! I will attack and take it away! Therefore, take lots of them!
Do good, William.
God bless you, Mary.
Our master wishes to see you. Come, away, away.
Strip, watching strip! Nice hand, nice hand!
Enemy?
No. Awesome.
Is it possible that on so little acquaintance you should like her? That but seeing you should love her? And loving woo, and wooing she should grant?
Neither call to give you this within question. But stay with me, I love Ali. But stay with her, that she loves me. For this will be to your good, for the house, and all the revenues of old Sir Roland. I will estate upon you, and here live and die ever.
Have my consent. Let your wedding be tomorrow. Thither will I invite the Duchess and all pretending followers. Will you prepare, Alina?
I'll take you, brother.
And you, fair sister,
Oh, my dear Orlando, how it grieves me to see thee wear thy heart in a scarf.
It is my arm.
I thought thy heart had been wounded with the claws of the lion.
Wounded it is. For with the eyes of a lady.
Did your brother tell you how I counterfeited the swoon when he showed me your bloody picture?
I am greater wonders than that.
Your brother and my sister no sooner met but they looked, no sooner looked but they loved, no sooner loved but they sighed, no sooner sighed but they asked one another the reason, no sooner knew the reason but they sought the remedy. And in these degrees have they made a pair of heirs to marriage which they will climb. They are in the very wrath of love.
They shall be married tomorrow. I will invite the Duchess to the nuptial. Oh, how sad I think it is to look into happiness through another man's eyes.
Why, then tomorrow, can I not serve your turn for all of them?
I can live no longer by thinking.
I will weary you then no longer with idle talking. Believe then in you peace. I do strange things. I have, since I was a 3-year-old, conversed with the magician, most profound in his art, and yet not family. If you love God so much as your gesture cries out, tomorrow when your brother marries Aliena, shall you marry her? I know it was strange fortune she's driven. It's not impossible to me. If it appear not inconvenient to you to set her before your eyes tomorrow, human as she is, without any dating.
Speakest thou in sober meanings?
I cannot say. Therefore, pursue your best way, bid your friends, for if you be married tomorrow, you shall. And love if you will.
You
Oh my.
You do me much gentlemen to show the letter that I have written to you.
I care not if I have. It is my study to seem despiteful and ungentle to you. You are there followed by a faithful shepherd. Look upon him, love him, he worships you. God, that's fine.
Dear shepherd, show this you what 'tis to love.
It is to be all made of sighs and tears, and so am I for Phoebe.
I for dear need.
And I for Rosalind.
Not for no woman.
It is to be all made of passion, all made of wishes, and so am I for Phoebe.
I forgetting.
And I for Rosalind.
I for no woman.
It is to be all made of faith and service, all adoration, beauty, and observance, all humbleness, all patience and patience, all purity, all trial, all observance, and so am I for Phoebe.
And so am I forget.
So am I for Rosalind.
And so am I for no woman. I pray you, no more. This is like the howling of idle wolf against the wind. I will help you if I can, and I would love you if I could. Tomorrow, meet me all together. I will marry you if ever I marry a woman. And I'll be married tomorrow. I will satisfy you if ever I satisfy the man. And you'll be married tomorrow. I will content you if what pleases you contents you. And you'll be married tomorrow. As you love Phoebe, meet. As you love Rosalind, meet. And as I love no woman, I'll meet. I've given you my commands. Very well.
I'll not fail if I live.
Nor I.
Nor I.
Does not believe her way the boy can do all this that he has promised.
I sometimes do believe, sometimes not. As those that fear they hope, and know they fear.
I do remember the shepherd boy's live attendance when I loved Savior.
My lady, first time I ever saw him, methought he was brother to your daughter. There surely is another flood towards, and all these couples are coming towards the ark. And here comes a very
strange pair of beasts.
Salutations and greetings to you all.
Good, my lady, and bid him welcome. This is a motley-minded gentleman I have so often met in the forest. He hath been a courtier, he swears.
Any man believes that, let him be put to mortification. I have a tried measure. I have a flattered lady. I have been politic with my friend, smooth with my enemy. I have undone 3 tailors and had 4 wolves and one little clock.
I like him very well.
I say, you Duchess, I desire you of the light. I stand here amongst the rest to swear and foresee that as marriage binds and blood breaks, bear your body more seem than my dreams.
Then there is birth in heaven, when earthly things mating atone the other. Good Duchess, receive thy dove. God from heaven hath brought her, gave her on her earth. Thou mightst confer him his, whose heart open is the Lord.
To you I give myself, for I am yours. To you I give myself, for I am yours.
If there be truth in sight, you are my daughter.
If there be truth in sight, you are my Rosalind.
Sight and shape be true. Love. I love. I do.
I'll have no mother. I'll have no mother if you be not she. I'll have no husband if you be not he. Nor e'er wed any woman if you do not she.
Peace out. I mark with you. Designs and big pages of these most rare things. You and you, no cross shall part. You and you are heart and heart. You to his love must accord, or have a woman to your lord. You and you are shared together, as winter is to foul weather. And while wedlock can we sing, feed yourselves with questions. That reason wonder may diminish unless we met these things.
Oh, my dear niece, welcome thou art to me. Even daughter, welcome in no less degree.
I will not eat my word. Now, thou art mine. Thy faith, my faith. Give it up.
Let me have the audience for a word or two. I'm the second son of old Sir Roland, lettering these tidings to this fair assembly. The Duchess, having heard how every day meant a great work resorted to this forest, and justified in power, which where, on foot, in her own conduct, she came, purposely to take her sister here, and put her to the storm, to the edge of this wild wood she came, where, meeting with an old religious man, after some questioning with him, was converted. From her enterprise and from the world. Her ground she preached to her banished sister, and helped her land and restored to those with her exile. This to be true, I do engage my life.
Welcome, young man. Thou offers fairly to thy brother's wedding. First in this forest,
Let's do those ends that here were well begun and well begot. And after every at least happy number that have endured shrewd days and nights with us, shall shew the good of our returned fortune, according to the measure of their states. Meantime, forget this new-fallen dignity, and fall into our rustic revelry. Play music, and ye brides and bridegrooms all, with measure heaped in joy to the measure's fall.
Did thou say the Duchess hath put on a religious life and thrown into neglect that pomp-suous court?
Yeah.
To her will I. Out of these convertites, there is so much matter to be heard and learned. You to your former honor, I plead. Your patience and virtue deserve it well. So to your pleasures. I'm for other than for dancing measures.
Stay, Jacob, stay.
Casino pastime, I. What you will have said, I'll stay as though in your abandoned cave.
Proceed, proceed. We will begin these rites, as we do trust the lens in true delights.